If you have your own medical practice now, or you're planning to have one in the future, you definitely want to spend some time thinking about why you might want to market your practice. It may seem super obvious, like, of course, I need to market my practice in order to get patients to come see me in my practice. That is very much true, but it's also sort of scratching the surface of the issue at hand. So there are many other reasons that are important to consider when discussing why you're marketing and what is the true purpose of marketing your practice. So stay tuned to learn about some of those less obvious reasons that you really should be marketing yourself and your medical practice. Hi, I'm Dr. Annie DePasquale. I'm the founder and owner of Collaborating Docs. We help entrepreneurial nurse practitioners match with amazing collaborating physicians. And today we're talking all about marketing, specifically why you would possibly need to market beyond the most obvious, I need to get patients into my practice. So let's dive right in. This is pretty much the most obvious basic reason you would do marketing. You want to raise awareness about your practice, the services you offer, and get people in the door, whether it's in person or on telemed, online. You need to get those people to come see you so you can take care of them, so you can make money and move forward. So I think we would all agree this is quite obvious. Brand awareness is great, and just knowing about the service, specifically what you're offering. But let's take this a step further. So are patients leaving you and your panel, and you need to increase review ratings? Maybe people are worried because they see your Google reviews used to be 4.5 stars and now it's 2.5 stars. So what in the world has happened? You might lose trust and faith in current patients, when they see that. You also will probably scare off new patients if they see terrible reviews. So all of us in the medical world are reviewed all over the internet. There's so many health grades and, the list goes on and on. There's so many websites that review all of us. So you kind of have to keep an eye on all of them. It's a shame, but reviews in the medical world are, well, really in most fields, they're either top tier reviews of people who absolutely love you and go out of their way to tell other people how amazing you are, or they're awful reviews. And it's the people that are upset by their interaction with you. It's very rarely sort of average feeling people. It's one extreme or the other. So if you're getting a lot of the negative extreme and you go above and beyond for your patients, you have to be a little bit proactive about getting some good reviews, real reviews. But that just means if you have an email list of clients, current patients, you can request that they leave a review and put it in a nice way, like it would mean so much to you, et cetera, et cetera. Try to give them some value of some sort, not financial value, but I just mean, you're a helping, caring medical provider, giving them great medical advice. So, if they could be so kind as to help with this, it would be great. So that's just an example, but it is very important to keep aware of your online presence and your ratings that are sort of all over the internet. Are patients leaving, and you want to improve that retention rate? So, you've worked so hard to get the patients in the door with you, and then they're leaving. So, how can you keep them there? A great way for medical practices is to have a weekly or biweekly or monthly newsletter over email. So you email out helpful health advice that appeals to your audience. So you need to know what does appeal to them, like what are the topics they want to know more about. You could make videos and send it to them. You could do podcasts. You could just write a simple blog or an email, but get them that valuable information. And that always helps with retention dramatically. Are you not experiencing growth? You're looking for ways to attract new patients. So this is a bit more of the traditional marketing. So you want to get brand spanking new people that you've never encountered. They have no idea who you are into your funnel, so to speak. So it's harder to get someone that knows nothing about you into booking an appointment with you. So it's going to take time. It's going to take multiple, we call it touches in marketing. You're going to have to repeatedly somehow connect to them or show up to them. That's a big part of what retargeting or remarketing ads are. So maybe they clicked on your website. So now on Facebook, you could sort of tell Facebook, okay, people who've been to my website in the last 30 days, show them this ad, show them that ad. And you can be pretty specific with that. So that's a great tactic to get people to be front of mind for those people. And the next one is, are you adding a new service or want to let your patients and the community, and you want to let your patients, the community know about it? So for example, this is just an example. You're currently doing primary care only, but now you're adding aesthetics, which I think is a great business move on this, side note. But if you want to add on aesthetics, how are you going to let all your current patients know and just the community around you, your neighborhood, know about it? That's where marketing comes in. So it's wonderful to have a fan base already or a client base already, but you want to be cautious and careful how you go about marketing to them. You don't want it to be salesy and slimy and gross, but it's more like, hey, this is added benefit. This is another thing that could really help you out if you're interested in, aesthetic type stuff. Now it's convenient. You already know me, you know where I am, you can come in, we could do, at the time of your visit for your diabetes, do some Botox. So, you always want to make it as favorable to them as possible, but it's always good to roll out marketing and advertising of some sort when there's something new going on, for sure. And then on the concept of new things, did you add a new provider, physician, nurse practitioner, physician assistant, nurses, whoever you've added, do you want them to ramp up their patient panel quicker? So, we now have a social worker who can help with getting X, Y, and Z taken care of. Schedule an appointment with her today. That's, a valuable thing, but you want to get the word out. Maybe you've hired a therapist on staff, or now there's a diabetic educator in your office. So those are other reasons, and you may need or want really to market and advertise. And did you add a new location? And want to make sure people can find it. So recently my dermatologist added on a new practice site about 5 miles from the current one. So it's still very, very close, but the new site is actually closer for me than the original location. So when I got the email marketing about this, it was wonderful news. I thought, great, that's where I'll go see him from now on. So, you're in the thick of it. So you add on a second location, you think, oh, everybody will know, it's on our website, I don't need to say anything. You'd be surprised, right? You may have a patient like me, hasn't been to the dermatologist in over a year. I have not the foggiest idea that there's a new location. I'm not checking the website every month just for something new. So make sure you're getting any kind of thing like this, new service, new location, new provider, out to your current list. For sure. Absolutely. Positively. So I hope those give you some ideas of other sort of non-traditional reasons you may want to market, and you really should put some money behind marketing those things, because it will help those newer initiatives grow that much faster. If you need any help with finding a collaborating physician, we are here for you, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much.